All right, everybody, welcome back into the Golden Tea Lounge. It is Thursday. We are throwing it back to 2008's Bayou Bay. Apologies for the delays we had earlier. Just had some technical issues, so hopefully everything is good to go now. Let us know on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch if you see any oddities. Bayou Bay, probably one of the most difficult courses from Golden Tea Live 2008. Hopefully, and I've heard a few good things, hopefully today's contest sets up pretty well. I did see from Danny Beal out there that the par 5 is drivable, which has been something Adam and I have been trying to make happen for, I don't know, at least 200 daily contests at this point. Also, one thing to notice, since we are having some little tech issues, I don't have my club sets up here, but it is my standard Build-A-Bag with a 10.5 degree driver, 9.5 degree driver, and then the super spin wedges and irons. But I am using the streaks today, and let's see if we can go ahead and get... I was told that if you just drive right at the pin straight with streaks, you can get there. I'm going to try... Well, let's try it. What's the worst that happens? Did not get all of that there, although I definitely took out some frustration on the trackball, so shout out to my trackball for being a trooper here. 3 hybrid, but just hit it a little soft there. Richard King, Mark Tate, Chris Longino, Jeremy Fowler, Paul Taylor, Rob Markham, Nick Kootman, thank you all for joining. Let's see if we can make some things happen here. Take a look at some of our scores for today's contest. So with today being a Throwback Thursday, $1,463 in the prize pool. Brian Bernhardt with a 28 in first place. Jeff McClellan with a 28 in second place. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a tough setup, but nothing that we can't handle after a few games, hopefully. There we go. Bayou Bay, definitely an interesting course from 2008. There's actually at least 6 different tee zones in this or on this hole specifically. I know in the casual boxes are back there. Sometimes this sets up to be drivable. I know we've seen that in Classic Course of the Week scenario sometimes. Speaking of which, Classic Course of the Week was supposed to start this week. We made the decision a while ago to actually push that back to June, especially with all the exciting events mode and World Championship stuff going on. Just want to make sure that we give Classic Course the right recognition that it deserves. I can't believe that Richard King just used hashtag Red Dog in reference to me. I will deal with him later, but pretty actually nice par 3 to start us off here. Could see a lot of YouTubes in the future on that one. Chris Cran, finals will start on Sunday. There will most likely be a lot of Golden Tee players out or hanging out in the Orleans showroom playing golf at that point. So if you get there, I don't have an exact schedule yet because we're still working out the details, but I think the showroom will most likely be open until about 12 o'clock on Saturday. Did I mention that Bayou Bay is one of the hard courses? So this is actually the first time I'm playing this course today in this exact setup. Probably at least 6 months since I've played it before. So we're just going to walk through this together. It's Thursday, technically my Friday, because I'm actually on vacation for the next 4 days after that. Although I'm sure you will see me pop up on a video or two over the next couple of days. No official matches, Chris. Just hanging out and playing some games. But yeah, absolutely right there. Actually a fan of hole 5 here, this drivable par 4, excuse me. Doesn't always set up to be so straightforward. So 10.5 degree driver or a little bit of a harder 3-wood. Just goes right in between those trees on the green. Now, although Bayou does look like a difficult course, and it is, if you actually just take your time and have some patience, some of which you guys have probably noticed over the last year or so, I don't have a lot of. So I'm going to do my best for you guys to have patience with all the water in the trees of Bayou Bay. We'll just call it a sister course to Crawdad Swamp. I believe actually hole 17 on Bayou is the same par 3 that Dave Sandmeyer won his entry into the World Championship at last year's championship at the Orleans. So if you have not seen that video, maybe we'll share that as a Throwback Thursday, but it's an excellent video. Dave Sandmeyer, a wonderful human being and a great friend of the program, but seeing him almost ace hole 17, which was hole 9 in his contest, to win his spot in the World Championship and then not remember it the next morning is just such a heartwarming story, and it couldn't happen to a better guy. I definitely caught a tree, so let's be mindful of that. Oh, okay, so we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. Just going to chalk that up to just a little old Invisaleaf there. Hope the art team is definitely not watching. They'll be excited to get that that video. All right, so watch out for the Invisaleaves on hole 8. I feel like it's Laurel Park 18 again from a couple weeks ago. No worries, it's just Meltdown Monday for me on this Thursday. Apparently, I'm going to bogey a par 5. But yeah, Corey, definitely not putting my shoe on my head, my friend, but appreciate the attempt. Not the best look here on hole 9. Definitely still drivable, although 3-wood's probably the better choice. I was told not to have a 0 hybrid in my bag, but I think I might put one in there for the second game, just for the fun of it. If you guys have yet to see today's Design a Hole finalists, go ahead to goldentee.com or check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Villagers Island, nice little par 3 by Rob Markham. Really nice design. Actually, we've said this a lot, and I truly mean it. All this year's designs have been top-notch, and it was difficult in looking at them and trying to decide who should be our top 3 and then who should be our winner. So on Friday, we will announce the 10th and final finalist, and then on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week, we will announce the top 3, and then on the following Monday, we'll announce the winner. They will get a brand new Golden Tee Home Edition and a 2020 update. And then our second place winner will walk away with some Golden Tee gift cards and a Callaway Epic Flash Driver, which just happens to be here. And if I wasn't in such a good mood, I would probably beat my computer right next to me with it. But then third place gets a Golden Tee gift card as well. And this fancy Odyssey putter, which you could probably hit your buddies a few times if they're causing trouble with that, but don't advise that, of course. And then, of course, every finalist gets a Design a Hole player's card, a custom 2020 Design a Hole player's card, and a box of golf balls from Callaway as well. And I'm waiting for somebody who says, we didn't get them for Design a Hole 19. Sorry, friends. But all good stuff. Design a Hole. Tomorrow's Freaky Friday. Adam Kramer should have a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hole preview or whatever the case may be. Later this afternoon, it is the social experiment. So a handful of you voted on social media for what holes you'd like to see. And as always, when we trust you guys with giving you the voting option, we really shouldn't. Let's be honest. You guys know yourselves. But a lot of 18s, a lot of 17s, but a really good mixture of some difficult courses, some easy courses. So we kind of took a little artistic liberty. You guys had about, I don't know, 40 to 50 submissions, so we put them all in a randomizer and then picked the top 18 that spit out, rearranged them a bit to make it somewhat functioning Freaky Friday, and then hopefully when it actually gets played tomorrow, you guys enjoy that and don't hate me. I created the par 3 course for events mode last week, so I've got at least one positive course in the back of my pocket, so hopefully we can make that 2 out of 2. Woo! Almost made that water 2 out of 2 for sure, though. Auburn 18 is not in there, but Auburn number 4, I think? There's an Auburn Glen hole in there. I don't remember exactly which one was voted for, but it is in there. Leaves is going to be the next player name that I use on a live stream. Just based on the way I've been playing lately, sounds about right. Hey, look at that, shot points. Oh, I do, don't you worry, Paul Taylor. Auto refill on all of my balls. Zach, we do not do payments for Gold Home Editions, but I know a handful of people have used PayPal credit to do so. It's just not something we do outside of the operator business. So, but if you want more information on that, you can go to home.goldentea.com. That's another wet ball, so we'll just chalk it up there. But on the Home Edition front, we have our Father's Day sale coming up in the next couple of weeks, kicking off early. So go ahead and get ready for that. But reach out, home.goldentea.com, contact form for more information as we get closer to that. Hole 17, not the same exact setup, but this was the hole that I was mentioning earlier that Dave Sandmeyer ended up winning his 74th, the 74th qualifying spot in the World Championship last year. And actually, because it is Thursday, I think we're going to share that video again because it's absolutely enjoyable. Probably the hole with the most islands in the entire 30-year history of Golden Tee. It's been a long time. I know this isn't the Freaky, but I know it's been a long time since 18 has been in the daily contest. And I really miss my grabber golf balls right there because that would have went in the hole, just saying. All right, so 17 for a 24-25 setup course, or 28, whatever it actually ends up being today. Not the worst thing in the world. Hopefully, game 2, we're going to avoid some of the Invisaleaves that I'm actually about to just text our artist now and say, thanks, guys, for making me look worse than I already do. Legitimately, hope they're watching right now because I'm about to send it to them. But they're all good people, and we'll take it in fun. Let's see if I actually get a response from those guys. All right, so apparently I can't hit the streak golf ball hard enough, so we are going to switch things up, and we are going to go back to my grabber. Also going to switch the clubs up, and I'm going to put the Zero Hybrid in my bag, and we're going to hope for the best. I don't know if this is going to get there. We're going to actually, let's try a 10.5. No, you know what? We're going to try 9.5 degree drive. Nope, didn't even make it. Didn't even make it past the first set of trees, but that's all right. Plus, my grabber golf balls look a lot cooler than my basic streak golf balls.
Ready to tee it up, golfer one.
Yes, thank God Dave Sameyer ran out of beer after the close to the pin contest. But still, nonetheless, a wonderful moment and fun. June 21st through the 23rd is the 2019 Golden Tee World Championships at the Orleans Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. If you have not booked a room, booked a flight, or figured out how you're going to carpool or Uber or even walk there, highly suggest you start doing that now. Tomorrow, Friday, May 10th, we have our money shot contest, the final qualifying chance you have before the World Championships kick off in Las Vegas. $2,000 prize pool. I'd have to triple check, but I'm almost positive that's the largest pool in money shot history. For last year's contest, for the qualifying spots, we did $1,500, so I know it's definitely more than that. Let's see. Top prize for that contest is $500 and the World Championship qualifying spot. So a lot riding on the line for both qualifiers and non-qualifiers tomorrow. Not a good use of my Zero Hybrid, but hey, I've got a good approach here. So the way tomorrow works is that if you go to goldentee.com/moneyshot, there will be the Money Shot leaderboard, except you'll see a very special version of that on Friday. All day Friday, you will be able to see who has already qualified for the World Championship. So if Evan Gossett or Paul Taylor has first place in the contest, you will see a trophy next to their name to show that that person in first place is already qualified. So whoever is the next non-qualified player after our winner will receive the qualifying spot to the World Championship. If this could go in, I'd feel a lot better about my life right now. Richard King says he's winning tomorrow's money shot contest and he's using a $1,000 gift card to get there. I would love to see it, my friend. That will be fun. But all day Friday from technically 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time, whatever time it is right now in Chicago. I don't remember if we're in Standard or Daylight. I've got too much going on in my life to remember that. But all kidding aside, from 1 a.m. until 1 a.m. Saturday morning, play as many times as you want in the Money Shot contest. Your closest shot will not only potentially win you $500 in cash prizes, but also your entry into the World Championship. Now, mind you, you're winning $500 in prizes on your Golden Tee player wall. When you get to the World Championship, even if you qualified in the silver bracket and went 0-2 or didn't even play, you're still walking out with another close to $500 in prizes. So you're talking $1,000 value. Not only that, but also being in Las Vegas, bright lights, cameras, video cameras, live streaming, Adam Kramer, myself calling your matches live to thousands of people. Pro tip, when hitting this hole and drivable, there's an Invisaleaf, so good luck. Oh, look at that. That time, boom. Just don't hit the 9.5 degree driver. That's the rule. If you hit the 10.5 degree driver, you don't hit Invisaleaves, and you can putt in for double eagle and have a positive outlook on your contest. Look at that. 1,500 great shot points. Boom. Ben, I apologize. I know it is difficult. I know some states do not have that luxury to qualify that way, but guess what? You still have your chance to get to Las Vegas. Oh, big bounce. Definitely didn't hit that hard enough. But still, go to Las Vegas. Not only can you play in the closest to the pin contest, that closest to the pin contest is just going to be for non-qualifiers. So as much fun as it was watching Tony Johnson take on Dave Sameyer and the friendly family chivalry and all that, those guys have already qualified. We're going to give them their own special event on Friday that we've got a lot of details coming on that soon, but it's going to be worth a lot of money, which will definitely pique those top qualifiers' interest. So if you haven't qualified the World Championship and you head to Las Vegas on that Friday at 6 or 7 o'clock, one of those times, just get there as early as possible Friday, you can play in the closest to the pin contest against every other non-qualified player in that room that signs up. Play a couple games close to the pin. The winner will get that 74th qualifying spot. And honestly, it doesn't really get much better than that. If it did, I can't tell you. If it does, I can't tell you yet. But promise you, it is well worth the trip, and you will absolutely make a lot of friends, a lot of good times, maybe a few bad memories, but it depends on how you look at it. Because they say, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? But here's the other thing, too, that I don't know if we really talked about too much, and we'll start talking as we get closer and closer to the event. Even if you're non-qualified, if you don't qualify on Friday, say your buddy ends up winning the close to pin contest, so you're just there hanging out, there's going to be audience participation opportunities on Saturday. So during the long qualifier, we have the 5-course qualifier. We'll be taking breaks in between and pulling members from the audience to play close to the pin or money shot for hundreds of dollars in prizes. So we absolutely want to make sure that you guys know, even if you're just there as a audience member, supporting the team, supporting the family, supporting Golden Tee and your friends, there's definitely going to be chances for you guys to interact and play golf with these guys, win some money. Potentially, maybe a birdie said that there might be a 2020 preview game there. Don't know yet. But plenty of options and reasons that you should be signing up. I don't know, whoever you fly with. You should be booking a flight to Las Vegas right now, June 21 through the 23rd. Hopefully somebody was counting how many words I just said in a matter of the same minutes without stopping. But I think I've run out of things to talk about now, so you can just watch me water drivable par 4s. Corey, I will probably not be going to any shows. The World Championship is always a long, busy event for us, so anytime I do have away, we'll be far away from the luxurious life of Vegas. Sleep is always needed in Vegas, especially when you have all the stuff going on that you guys don't even know about, that I'm just going to continue to tease. But I will tell you this, since we talked last week, we are closer to announcing our big announcement. So this is the announcement to the prelude to the big announcement, is that the announcement is still coming, and it's looking better than ever. So one of the things I thought about when I chose Bayou Bay as the Throwback Thursday course was A, running out of courses to throw back. B, this was I knew this was going to be fun, but also fun in an awful sense. Because I knew that my live stream was not going to be as good as normal because there was a lot of water and a lot of sand that I was going to be hitting. Paul Taylor, don't have information on that yet as to what's going on with that, so hopefully in the next few weeks we'll be able to give you guys more information on if that's coming back, if it's happening, etc., etc. Forgot that I was using my grabbers there for a second. I think our artists are ignoring me. Either that or they're on lunch. Alright. Calling it right now. If this hits the green, which it's not going to, it was going in the hole. This is not the hole that you want to water, because then you're not, you're most likely not chipping in for birdie. You're going to be chipping in for bogey. All right, we'll play a few more here. Let's see if we can actually put together a good round. Little update on the scores with just about 12 hours left. Eddie Eddie Godfrey is now in first place with 53,000 great shot points, about 13 or 15,000 more than Brian Bree. A handful of 26s coming up as well. So a lot of good scores here. I appreciate the fact that I didn't even realize it was hitting the 10.5 degree driver and got that far. If that was the case, and I didn't even tee it high either. So if that was the case, I would have just whacked a 9.5 degree driver.
Nice shot, Sally. Ball for one. This putt. Put it on the card.
And, by the way, before I forget to mention it, if you guys are going to the World Championship, do us a favor, head to Golden Tee's Facebook page, so facebook.com/GoldenTee. Click on the World Championship event that's on our page, and just make sure to let us know you're going to be there. The more we know about, how many people we're going to have, the more we can plan out these fun events for the audience and get you guys in the mix throughout that weekend event. Alright, this is going in the hole. Guaranteed, except I pushed it too far to the... Well... I pushed it too far to the right, but I will get some great shot points. Having a back spasm is not the ideal situation while playing Golden Tee. Just throwing that out there. Oh, come on. Really? First time with the zero bird. Hit it too soft. Second time, hit it too hard. Story of my life. Mid-text from YouTube asks, 9.5 degree driver versus 10.5 degree driver. So, although my shot on one was an accident, the 10.5 degree driver I have in my bag because it gets good distance, but also gets more loft than the 9.5 degree driver. So, see, the 10.5 degree driver goes 290. The 9.5 goes 310, 20 yards more. But when it comes to clearing obstacles like trees and trees and water and buildings and such, sometimes the 10.5 degree driver is the better option.
Look out. There's water.
Ryan, I'm not sure if you mean that in a good way or a bad way. Because I could say it for both ways. My style is interesting. It's just what happens when you've been playing this game. How long have I been playing this game now? 20? Almost. Wow. Either I'm getting old, Golden Tee's getting old, or something's wrong, or both. But 28 in July. I haven't played this game since 95? So 24 years? Yeah. You'd think I'd be a lot better for somebody who's played that long. But obviously, the 1 or 2 games a week I was playing as a little kid at the arcade or one of the family restaurants is a lot different than what these guys are playing now in terms of hundreds of games a month. But I do have a bright spot every now and then, and it looks like I actually have been playing that long. All right, hole 8, the par 5 that always likes to never be drivable, but it is today. 10.5 degree driver. That was actually a spot on bounce, and I even might get some great shot points. That's okay, Ryan. I kind of figured that you weren't talking to me, but with the way our chat is, I'm pulling chats from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time, so they all kind of intermingle together. But, yes, Paul Taylor does definitely have a very interesting style of play. All these top guys have very, very interesting styles, and they seem to do well. All right, we are going to... Well, we hit it hard enough to get it to the green, and then we just hit it way too far out to the 1. So, note to self, if I don't remember when we get to this on the next game, hit less to the 1. We're looking a little better. Minus 11 after 9 instead of, I think, what did we start off with? 7 and then 9. So we're two-stroking every game. We're getting better and better each time. Although that last shot should not have gone in the water, but that's all right. The one thing I do have to remember every once in a while is the clubs that I use are super spin. So even with the partial spin, I'm still going to get a decent kick out of it. Just something, you know, as you get used to playing those clubs or whatever set you have in your Build-A-Bag, or even if you just are using one of the regular Golden Tee sets that you buy from the game, you just got to make adjustments to that bag every once in a while to understand the clubs you've got in there. Oh, I almost said this might be the first fairway I actually hit, but then I stopped because I knew it was not getting the fairway. That's alright though. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, Bayou Bay is a very tricky course. I believe Golden Tee Fan mentioned that this was the toughest course from 2008 as voted on by everybody in Golden Tee Fan, so it doesn't surprise me there. There's a reason why I don't play it so much. But if you're looking for a good challenge, today's daily contest is absolutely that. And hopefully you're more controlled than I am when it comes to gameplay. Today must be spam call Kevin's phone because I've just had at least 6 calls of people I've never ever talked to and trying to sell me IRS insurance, which I didn't even know it was a thing. This is going to be a great shot of the week. Oh, look at that. That would have been amazing if that actually went in the hole. Don't suggest that you bounce it off the hill onto the green, but if you're having trouble making it to the green in one like yours truly, feel free. It works sometimes. So the last time I hit that tree, so that's why if you notice I went all the way out to the A and in between the 1-2 because I was worried, oh, that fell in the heavy rock. Dang it. I was worried about getting too far out, hitting that tree, and then having a problem again. But we will just have to try to ultra shot it there. For those of you 16, it looks like a difficult par 5, but this is actually a hole on Bayou that has a nice little drop. And you're hitting the first cut, so you're going to still get some backspin. Just be careful with that 14-mile-an-hour wind and that nasty, nasty green slope. This is one of those times where I'm going to... Oh, okay, so I thought that I was on the fringe so I could use my 5 hybrid, but I was actually on the green, which would explain why it wasn't letting me change clubs and then actually move the ball. So be careful on that that green. If you roll down, it does not always give you the fringe there. A little bit harder than I wanted, but there we go. If it doesn't work the first time, why not try it again and hit the same exact shot in the water? Alright, if this goes in, which it might, then I'm done, and I'm no longer getting beat up by Bayou Bay. Close, but no cigar, which means we're going to play one more, try to shoot at least 20 under, because we're just... Wow, we're right there.
It's time to check in.
The sounds of Golden Tee 3D Golf are going to make me happy and make me shoot better than I have the last couple of rounds. 20 under or bust, or I'm just going to leave early for the day. Got here early enough, it's okay, don't worry. All right, since my 10.5 degree driver that was medium almost got to the green, we're just going to whack a 9.5. Of course, I did not get all of the track ball for the fun of it because this is the last game. We're just going to go ahead and hit a driver. Ah, perfect distance, just not the right line. So if you can't chip the 5 hybrid and it doesn't feel good, just use the driver. Pro tip for the day. And pro tip, whatever you want to call it. Hey, 2 after 2. And with the rate I've been playing, we're going to celebrate the heck out of that. And then still hit the same exact shot I've been hitting all day on hole 3. Just a little bit softer, and I could get that hole up. Cody, I read your comment, but I thought it was from Corey. I just saw the Corey and the Cody, and they look the same. But now that I look back, I apologize for missing it. How? Come on. Now, see, that's just not even fair. First time I hit it too soft, second time I hit it too hard, and then apparently the third time also is way too soft. So, when trying to reach that little layup spot for this par 5, just be careful. That's why I put the 0 hybrid back in there to try to skip that water, but it didn't work out. So just be careful on hole 4. Thankfully, hole 5 is drivable, although I almost messed that tee shot up as well. But we're putting in for eagle, though, and that's you know, power of positive thinking, right?
Looks really good. A nice line.
Can I get a hole out, please? No? Okay.
Right on target. Golfer 1 looking for
7 after 6 bombs.
ready to hit.
Kind of like that one. We've been close on this hole, just not all there.
You'll be happy with this.
Finally, I can say that I accomplished something on Bayou Bay. I'm going to send that to YouTube because I don't know if I'm going to have another opportunity to do this. Let's take a look at that again. It's a bold move, Cotton. Honestly, no joke, I was waiting for it to just roll right next to the cup. Because that's been my luck the last couple live streams, is I've been great shot points up the wazoo, but nothing actually dropping. Alright, it's 10.5 degree driver. I meant to actually hit it out to the B a bit more. Actually worked out well. No great shot points this time. Wasn't close enough, but humble brag. Putting in for double eagle right after the hole in 1. So, look at this. Minus 12. Like, we actually might shoot a good score. At least on the front 9.
It's a dangerous shot.
So I low teed that one. Not sure. I must not have low teed that one before. So we're just going to chalk that up to just bad planning. Oh. Alright, so, oh well. There's definitely a 14 out on the front 9 if you either drive or chip in on hole 1 or ace one of those pretty easy par 3s.
He's sitting good.
I keep forgetting about those trees that I've hit every single time, so I can't say I'm surprised that I did it a third time or whatever I'm at this point. But Rusty Trusty 5 hybrid for the win. Well, at least for the birdie on hole 10.
Tee shot of golfer 1.
See if we go back-to-back par 3 aces. I think so. Can he do it, folks? Oh, that would have been a power move.
It's
Would have made my vacation so much better knowing that I left you guys with a 2-hole out game. That I'm still gonna end up like minus 18. Let's be real honest. But those of you that watch the live stream after it's been archived and don't know the end result, you're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy looks like he's playing well. He might shoot," and then I'll just disappoint you at the end. It's okay. This could go in for a double eagle. I'd be okay, or a birdie or eagle. It's a par 4, and I'm on stroke 2, so that'd be eagle. He's never good at math, but that's all right. Par 5 here. Actually, a nice setup here on 13. Haven't really talked about it much, and then the moment I say it's a good setup, I almost water it. Thanks for that tree trunk being invisible. Nice little 8 wood. Oh, stop, please, please. And if you're new to this game or new to playing online or for prizes, no matter what you do, highly suggest you put that 5 Hybrid Club in your bag. It will save you a lot of time and frustration. Let's see if we can... I don't think we're going to get the nice bounce, but we'll actually make the green on 1, which for the 4th or 5th game, whatever we're on, is impressive. Alright, I know things are getting crazy here, so I hope you guys are ready. But we are 19 going in to hole 15, which means we might actually pull off a good game here, guys. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my gosh, really? Just one time I can't not roll into the heavy rough. That's, I mean, a little disappointing, but hey, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Just means I'm going to have to hole out from the fairway, which, unfortunately, a little too short there. Also, before you go banging away on the fairway here on hole 16, make sure you click a few times right to get that nice layup. You'll be on the first cut as the game reads it, which means you're still going to get some spin. Be careful this green. It's down 6, right 7 with a 14-mile-an-hour wind. So I highly suggest that you do not go pin sinking on this green. That's kind of what I unintentionally did here, but that's all right. Wow, not sure how, because left 8s are usually my nemesis when it comes to putting, but look at this, 22. 22 under going into hole 17. That's a miracle. Come on. Oh. No hole out. No hole out, but some more great shot points. I will, on hole 17, I'll absolutely take that. All right, hole 18, last game here. This is going in the hole for another hole-in-one to walk off on. Oh, dang it. It's because I'm using the 5 wood, but that's okay. Putting in for eagle. Somehow managed to pull a 25 out of my rabbit hat. That's actually disappointing. If I think about it, I could have hit a 28 easily. If I would have not messed up 9 and got that birdie on, or the eagle on hole 15. So you're not, I mean, first couple of games were awful, don't get me wrong. But, and the hole-in-one definitely helped. But you're looking at 26, 27, 28. It is a tough course. But remember, daily contest is the same setup for all 24 hours of that day's contest. You've seen me here play 4 or 5 games. Obviously, I shot a 8 the first game. Was it that bad? No, I don't think it was that bad, but it was bad enough. Let's just put it that way. And after 4 or 5 games, I now am shooting 25. With a few little mistakes here and there, and if I wanted to, I could probably shoot another game and get a 26, 27, or 28. But I'm getting ready to go get some work done before I get out here for vacation. I love Golden Tee way too much, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, so you will most likely see me in some form or fashion playing Golden Tee in some form or fashion tomorrow, but I will also be doing it with a cold drink in my hand somewhere near a beach in Florida. So, in case I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you guys on Tuesday for next week's event, which is Bonnie Moore all mixed up. There's your little tease. Adam Kramer will have your 6, 7, 8, 9 hole preview of tomorrow's Freaky Friday. $500 top prize and a World Championship qualifying spot in tomorrow's Money Shot contest. $2,000 prize pool. A lot going on. All good stuff. We'll see you next time for Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay, take care.